Hi guys, welcome back. Hope all of you are doing well. Today's video is something that I've been planning since a very long time and something that really gets me excited. We are going to be hydro dipping a pair of sneakers. So the sneakers I've chosen for this experiment are these pair of Nike white Court Burras. Usually all the hydro dipping videos are done on Air Force Ones, but this is the pair that I wanted to experiment with first before I move on to an Air Force One probably. And right now I'm really eyeing the Nike 97s, and I hope that this hydro dipping result comes out to be so good that eventually I can even hydro dip a pair of 97s. I don't know, let's see. So I'll just go, this is going to be a tutorial video and we'll just go through everything that we need. And starting out with a pair of sneakers, you can choose whichever sneaker you want. Nikes are really cool because the shoe is divided into a couple of parts, a couple of segments. So most basic you can count it as top, front, mid and back. Okay, but the top part is, you can see, you can mask either the toe, upper toe, or the bottom toe, or the lace part, anything, you can do that. That's up to you. So it's again, hydro dipping is all about creativity. However creative you are, I'm not creative at all. So I'm just going to be doing a style that I've seen online and I feel would look good, and I would want that on my sneaker. I'll get to this design later. So Nike shoes are a good canvas to work on because you have a swoosh that you can, either you can just paint the swoosh, or you can just paint the top and the sides. You can go all out the way you want to paint them. First things first, you need is masking tape. So I bought this masking tape off Amazon only. Masking tape is a special sort of a tape that doesn't let paint through. So you can use your normal sellotape and all if you want to, but I can't guarantee if that's actually going to help you stopping the paint. So what we have to do is we're going to mask the shoe wherever we do not want the paint. So if in my head, if the design I want, right now I'm planning that I'm going to paint the toe and the lace part. That's it. And I'm going to keep the bottom toe, the side and the back white, and I'm going to, along with the toe and the lace, I'm going to paint the swoosh as well. So I'm going to be masking with my tape the parts that I don't want paint on. And if those parts get paint on, that will actually ruin how the shoe looks. So I think you should invest in a masking tape. And I'll put the links down below. But again, this tape should read as, it should definitely stop paint. Okay. Second, this is another, a little show off, not necessarily needed, but it just looks really cool, so I went ahead and bought it. It's actually called a pen cutter. So this is how it looks. It's a cutter. It's more of like a artist tool, like a creative tool. And whenever you're putting the tape on, it just makes it easier for you to cut the tape so that you can just precisely put the tape around the swoosh or areas whichever you want. So this is again just a showy thing. You don't necessarily need to buy this, but it's not even that expensive. So it's a great addition to this whole experience of hydro dipping. Moving on. Because the leather usually doesn't absorb paint so well, so what we're gonna do is we need to rub the shoe with some acetone. And the minute you hear acetone, what comes to your head? Nail polish remover. So I went out to my mom's dresser and I picked up a nail polish remover. So what we're gonna do, you can pick up any nail polish remover you want, or you can be fancy enough to actually go out and buy a professional acetone bottle. So there are two ways of hydro dipping. The first way is that you use spray paints. So using spray paints is all about your artistic creativity, and which I don't have at all, so I'm not using that part. But again, it's all about having a set of spray paints, filling up a bucket with water, spraying on the bucket different paints that you want, making a design whatever you want, and then dipping your shoe in. But what I'm going to do, you could call it an easier way out, but I'm going to be ordering a sheet of paint. So this is already a design made on paint, and this sheet, it's available on Amazon. I'll link the product in my description. So you can just order this online, and once it comes, just cut it according to the shape and size of your object that you're dipping or that you want. Just put it on top of water and it acts as paint. And in my opinion, I feel this is more cost and wastage efficient. Like it doesn't produce too much wastage, because when you spray painting, there's a lot of paint that gets wasted, which doesn't get put on the shoe. Anyway, so what I've ordered, what you need for this, for the spray paints, you need spray paints. For the sheet of paint that you're ordering, you need, basically you just need one thing, that is called the activator. And this I've got, the only company that's selling this on Amazon right now that I could find is HGI. It's Hindustan Graphics something, I don't know. But so you need an activator. This activates the paint, the sheet. It activates the paint on the sheet so that it becomes, it sticks to the shoe basically. So that it becomes water soluble and sticks to the shoe. Along with this, I actually bought a combo pack. So I got two other things. One is I got a base coat, and it is like, it's just adding to the whole experience that I wanted of hydro dipping a shoe. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna be using acetone first, and then I'm gonna be using my base coat. I'll use my activator on the sheet of paint to start the paint process. I'm gonna dip my shoe, and then later on I have a top coat. And it's a high gloss top coat. I think this would work well with the design I'm planning. And a pair of scissors, yes, you need that. And I think that's about it. Okay, another thing you need is a box. So you can get this off of Amazon or wherever you want. But you need a big enough box where you can actually dip your shoe. I'll just show you how big. So this box that I've ordered, it's actually 32 liters. So if you want to look it up online, it's this size is called a 32-liter box. So all you have to do is just make sure that once you're dipping your shoe in, that it can just. Now getting to the sheet of paint that I was talking about, I ordered that online, and it comes in this nice tube sort of packing. This is how it's looking right now. I haven't opened the tape, but it's just a 1 meter long sheet of paint that is water soluble basically. It just activates when you put it in water. So I'm going to be opening this, and so you need to open this and cut it to the shape of your shoe so that it fits the entire shoe that you're trying to paint. So we'll do this a little later when we mask the shoe. So the next half of the video is just going to be a time lapse of me masking the shoe. So enjoy. Since then, and it's almost 2 a.m. I think, and this has turned out to be more like a arts and craft project, but I have actually successfully managed to tape it out like I wanted to, and I just still have to do the laces part, but this is how it looks. This is not done perfectly, I feel. This is the laces, need to be a little clean up. But overall, this is the look that I'm going for. This is how the paint sheet is looking like. I had cut it to the size of the shoe and to the size I want to be painted on my shoe. Just put a little masking tape on the corners so that it's easy for the sheet to float in water. The way I'm planning right now is I'm gonna be dipping my shoe this way down, and I just hope I get the results that I'm. Let me give you some masking tips. First things first, let me reiterate, masking is the most important part of this whole experiment, this whole experience that we're looking for. What I've done is that I've taken a garbage bag and I've stuck it to the insides of the shoe so that the water doesn't go through. And what I realized while masking was that if I tried to not put the tape on the swoosh, it somewhere or the other had to. It came onto the swoosh. It's practically impossible to just tape it completely through these through the different designs. So I would say just tape it without leaving out any part, and eventually you can just use your cutting tool to design the amount of tape you do not want on the place where you're going to paint. So yeah, this is the final result.
So this was a successful attempt, and with this we end the video here. To watch the video of me hydro dipping my sneakers, move over to my channel, and thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe.